everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So we got some action. We got some Magnaguard from Hot Toys. It looks like we're getting two different versions. And as always, welcome back to another episode of I Told You So. I'm going to let Ash do the honors tonight because I know there's something very important he wants to say to you guys. So very exciting stuff going on. And also Hot Toys made it seem like they were done for the year with the post they did a few days ago. I had a feeling that we were still getting releases because it doesn't make sense for them to just stop. But the Magnaguard was an announcement, so that was kind of weird that they made it seem like they were done, and then here you go. Just kidding. So there's Hot Toys for you. So let's see who's in the house tonight. Guys, there's 12 of you guys in here tonight. Please hit the like button already if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ash, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Ash, is there something you want to say to the people real quick before we get started? I'll wait for your comment.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh, Ash. Come on, Santash. I want to see what you have to say to the people. He told me earlier he had something he wanted to say, something very special about me he wanted to say to the people. So we'll see. We'll see what he has to say. Ignore me, ignore yourself. Ash says, Terminator, congrats, my bronze suit is shipping soon. Ron, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello.
Hi there, collectors. I'm sending Ash's quite wait until he gives us his little speech that he has prepared for us. Talia, welcome. Long time. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Let's see who else. As of now, I have every Deadpool fig, paying off my last one yesterday being AOP Wolverine LFG. Ash, where'd you go? I need the speech you promised. What's happening? Are you backing out right now? What's going on? Bow.
How you doing?
Hello there. Hello here for the X-23 discussion. Guys, there's 20 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got Leo in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
How you doing?
Nice to see you. We got Wyco Vitins. Welcome. First time here.
Hello.
Hopefully you're not here looking for trouble. Welcome. Christian, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Howdy. Oh, don't forget to give everyone on my behalf. X-23 is gorgeous. All right, keep it in your pants, young Ahsoka. Ash doing a Deadpool giveaway. I don't know. We're about to find out. Luch, welcome.
How you doing?
What up, my master fun positive collectors? Remember, there's no place for extreme sensitivity here. We are all grown men and women here. That is correct. Talia's in the house. Therefore, thank you for being inclusive. Thank you for thinking of her as well. She's a very important part of the stream and this channel. She's been very supportive from very early on. Now Ash is having DW Christmas party. I am here. Oh, so you're just purposely not okay. All right, I see you, Ash. I see you. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Bow, please don't He said, please don't put me in timeout. Unbelievable. When arrive Mark 42 2.0 America? I don't know. Mine, no sign of it. I got a delay email from Sideshow for 42 for my Darth Vader battle damage, for my Amazing Spider-Man, my Wolverine, brown and tan. I got a bunch of delays, so I have no idea when that's coming out. Guys, hit the like button. There's 23 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Do not be weird on the stream. Please hit the like button immediately. And then just relax. Hit the like button and relax. Okay? David, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello!
Collector, I paid you a small fortune. Hot toes. You I know, right? But I mean, the only reason why that bothers me is because now for my top 10 figures of the year, I won't have a bunch of important ones like the Darth Vader. I think is very important, right? The Mark 42 I think is very important. I don't have my armored Batmans 2.0s, which I believe are very important. Even though you don't get a full head sculpt, you know, they're necessary for the top 10 figures. You know, they're die cast. So that's what bothers me, right? That's the only reason why I'm upset about that. But what are we going to do? You know what I mean? If we don't want to deal with that, we go to Toys Wonderland. Because remember, Sideshow is trash. And we always have to pay attention to you know who.
The strands for the
Oh man, Bradley Cooper, welcome. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 23 of you guys in here and only 13 likes. We have roaches. It looks like we are roaching tonight. We are roaching. Yeah, everything's delayed. I know I got like 5 emails. The worst. Oh, that was another one. My Superman was delayed as well. Course for the shipping. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of emails of stuff delayed. So next year, guys, next year. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He came around. Look at that. Let's read this carefully. We have to take our time. We have to take our time with this because it is very important, okay? You were right, my godly master. I was right, wrong, happy. Also, from yesterday, I have the Deadpool Wolverine figs catch up. See, guys? He was asking for months. When is X-23 and Blade? When is X-23? I said December. 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 And get what month it is?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Ash, thank you so much. Look at you. You came around.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
See what happens when you pray, Ash? This is what happens when you pray. I told you. I told you. David says they expect more accessories and a decent base. No, that's that Batman. That's that Batman. The Batman is like, you know, that massive base. It's like, why? You know, but again, so you don't feel ripped off. 15 like guys, there's 25 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button as you come in. I don't know what's taking so long tonight. I hope it's not one of these streams where I got to pull teeth for a like. Guys. Please hit the like button, guys. There's 25 of you guys in here. Blinken, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello!
Welcome. Oh, Ash. One day you will understand why you're here every week, okay? One day you will understand.
Hello.
You're on time, Thule. You're on time for once. Yes, guys, hit the like button. There's 24 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, yep. I feel like it's one of those streams. It's going to be one of those streams. I don't understand why they can just come in, hit the like button, and relax and have fun as usual. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. Okay? You're going to have fun. Also, guys, I think I got some news. Not I think I got some news. I got some news. Okay. Apparently, the best company with the best quality control is Inart. Let's see. Fast, because you don't lie about the Deadpool drops. Because everything I say becomes reality, Ash. Everything. Okay. It's not about lying, because I didn't lie about it in these, because there was coming December. But I just kept telling you, Hot Toys could always do whatever they want. But because they're not delaying anything, December made sense. And here we are. You are very welcome. Heroes, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Guys, hit the like button. There's 25 of you guys in here so we can get started. I hope it's not one of those streams. I hope it's not one of those streams. So, yeah, guys. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about Inart being the best company out there? Inart having the best quality control out there? What do you guys think of that? I want your opinions. Somebody sent me a screenshot of something, and I was like, "What is this?" And they were like, "This is what is being said." I said, "What?" I said, "You know what I said?"
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
That's what I said. Oh my God. You guys. Alchemist, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see ya. Happy Tuesday.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. While we wait for the likes, guys, there's 26 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. While we wait for the likes to catch up, let's say hello to the people on Instagram, which I never really do. We got Classic Toys. Welcome, Classic Toys. We got Raulito. Raulitro. Welcome, Raulitro. Let's see who else. Nobody else yet. Guys, hit the like button. There's 23 of you guys in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Who expected Magnaguard? I tell you, I didn't. At all. Okay? At all. Speaking of Funko, I got Stitch with the ukulele. Oh, my God. What, the 1/1 scale? Was that the one you're talking about? That's a nice figure. That's a nice little figure. I'll tell you right now. That's going to be really nice. Guys, there's 25 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Do not be weird. Inart needs to get the fix in their Wonder Woman, Batfleck, Terminator, and Christopher Reeve Superman. No, stop it. Ron.
How dare you?
They are the best. Okay? Stop it. They don't need to fix anything. Okay? Also, guys, for those who don't know, Inart is offering free worldwide shipping. Okay? Worldwide free shipping. But not to the US. What a joke. What a joke. I'm waiting to pay off that one. Yeah, no, that's going to be nice. That's going to be a really nice figure. Chris, how are you, my friend? Happy Tuesday. Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Oh, thank you guys. Whoever hit the like button already. Guys, there's 28 of you guys in there. Please, we need 8 more likes to get started. Thank you, everybody who did already. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will we be discussing and spreading the gospel of inner? We talked. I just said. I was sent some information today that it's being said that Inart is the best because they have the best quality control.
Yikes.
So I don't know. I think it would be awesome if Hot Toys did more horror figures like Freddy, Jason, and Ash, so Sideshow can stop butchering them. Yeah, no, Sideshow, they got all these licenses. It's such a shame that, and they're charging you full blown, Hot Toys prices for these things that will never be anywhere near a Hot Toys figure, which is a shame. People are still buying them though, which sucks for them that they're getting a subpar product for Hot Toys prices. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 29 of you guys in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Free worldwide shipping, just not to this world. Unbelievable. The best. The best. Guys, hit the like button. There's 28 of you guys in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Do not be weird. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Dream and Visions, first time here. Welcome. Nice to see ya. Happy Tuesday.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
Sasso, aka Ron. Sasso from Reynaldo. Okay, Sasso. I mean, Ron. Let's see who else is in the house. I need that Stitch. Yeah, no, that exactly. It's gonna be really nice together, that little pair. And like I said before, I have that the Winnie the Pooh and Piglet set, and it's gonna be something like that. I mean, Stitch is gonna be bigger, like the Grogu, but those figures are really nice. They're really, really nice to have. Especially if you grew up on that stuff, which is why I got it anyway. Did you see that Doomsday Captain America League teaser? I have it up on my Discord in 4K because YouTube is striking down chat. Oh, I did see that. It's gonna get crazy, guys. It's gonna get really crazy, and it looks like I was watching a theory on YouTube about it, and they were talking about how him going back and staying with Peggy caused a branch in the timeline which created problems. So I think he's going to be a big deal in the movie. And now that you bring up Dr. Doom, I don't know if you guys anybody medical in here, but I got this guy today, Dr. Doom. So if you medical, this is for you. This is the doctor. So very excited for this figure. It has a lot of weight to it. Really heavy. So hopefully Hot Toys sent me some gold in there. Roll inner clip after this. what inner clip? Which one? This one?
The strands for the...
They got the best quality control, guys. Stop it. What? Why you guys gonna be so rude with Inart? You guys know they got the best quality control. Stop being so negative.
The strands for the...
Oh my God. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. You guys are the worst. You guys have no respect for the best company out here. Without Inart, guys, we would not be collecting. I just got this from Inart. Okay? because without them, I wouldn't be here. Inart, going back with the classics. Okay, Inart. All right. I don't know what you guys think all the time. Inart. Without Inart, we would have no Ahsoka. You guys need to learn some respect. Okay, I'll teach you guys respect because that's not fair that you guys make fun of the best company out there. All right. Let's see. Yep, Doom wants to kill him. Oh, is that the plot? Avengers Doom is a direct sequel to Avengers. Yep, that's what they said. That's correct. Fabs are going to buy you the inner selling spray for Christmas. You can use it to elevate your artisan figures. Yeah, I think I will accept that gift because my figures without the in-art spray will not survive. Okay, these perms need some support. Okay, guys, all those links are fake. I don't know. They could. See, the thing now with AI is anything could be fake, right? So you never really know. So that's the problem. I still have to unbox my Doom Hot Toys yet. Yeah, no, I can't wait for that. Today I made my Soso Toys Blade 3 video. Guys, let me tell you something. That figure is so good. Let me know if you guys want me to show it to you real quick. Guys, there's 30 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here as well. Guaranteed RJ will be Iron Man with Cap back for Doomsday. That would be crazy. Imagine him playing two roles. Oh, one doctor, not the doctor. Carla, my friend.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome. Disney's trying to get people to watch Avatar for the 4 trailers for Avengers Doomsday when Marvel will eventually release them. Yep, that is correct. Warren, where have you been? Where have you been? You haven't been here in like 7 streams. Actually, probably more than 7 streams. Were you in timeout? Who put you in timeout? I got that Doom last October 6th. It's pretty cool. If you use the head sculpt from the Iron Man with gantry, it fits 100%. So Mark 6 you talking about? The Mark 6? I saw when they showed the pictures of them, I like the way that you could change the face plates, the masks. So I can't wait to see what that figure is like in hand. I am so excited. That's what I hear. That's great. Yeah, I can't wait to open it. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 29 of you guys in here. I don't know what's taking so long tonight. I don't understand. There's a certain somebody that loves spreading some good old AI video psyops. I tell Luch all the time, Luch, okay? OnlyFans is not supposed to be AI, but he don't listen. I got Doom hasn't shipped yet. Soso Toys and this guy, he said, did you get Gerardo, did you get my message yet? Hello. Let me see if you got it. Let me see if you got my response, Gerardo. I will tell you if you did. Come on. Why is everything lagging? That's so weird. Where's everything lagging right now? Gerardo, did you? All right, of course I can't get it for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. Oh, you did. I gotta read it. I gotta read it later. Oh my god. This guy came to my channel, okay, to tell me that FabsFigures is doing something that Hot Toys isn't doing. Can you imagine?
How dare you?
Unbelievable. Let's see. Blinken says my Sosa Blazers got invoice out 16 Outfitters. Where did you get your Sosa? I get all my Sosa toys from GiantToy.com. I tell you guys all the time. From my very, very first Sosa Toys figure has always been Giant Toy. Rudy gets his from TNS, and he got his invoice 2 weeks before I did. Okay, so I said, "Oh, I always get mine from Giant Toy. I don't know." He's like, "Oh no, Soso Toys. TNS is a distributor, is a primary distributor for Soso Toys." So I said, "Okay." My video is done. His figure is still not even clearing customs yet. Sad. Go to Giant Toy if you want to get them early. Go to Giant Toy. Not early. When they ship right away from Giant Toy. As soon as they have them, you get them right away. So always go to Giant Toy. Albert, welcome.
Hello.
Let's see who else. More Ron clips. Yeah, I love the movie. If you can't tell. Let's see who else. Yeah, I just got it. Oh man, guys, please hit the like button. There's 27 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Once we get to 27 likes, we'll get started. So please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you everybody who did already. Actually, while we wait, guys, there's 28 of you guys in here. I'm going to read. He says, "Your hateful language. That's how the hobby died. If they can take ideas from King Inner like wool-rooted hair and moisture-free packaging, then Hot Toys can take them from Figures." I'm going to tell you what the problem is with that, Gerardo. You ready for this? You ready for this? Do you remember? And I guarantee you'll remember. Do you remember when Hot Toys tried to do a figure like they make SH Figures? Do you remember that? I'm going to give you a minute and you tell me which figure that was. See if you remember that. Guys, hit the like button. There's 29 of you guys in here. Thank you everybody for being here. Somebody keep track of the likes for me too, so we know what we're up to, please. We should be at 29 at least. It was the Batman that goes with the Batwing. No. What Batman that goes with Batwing? What are you talking about? It was the Batman that goes with the Batwing. What figure is that? The Batman that goes with the Batwing. Which Batman are you talking about, Gerardo? That's not the figure anyway. But tell me what you're talking about. Because I'm going to tell you the exact figure that it was, and everybody lost their shit over it. Everybody was like, I'm going to tell you what it was, but explain what that figure is you're talking about. Dark Knight Rises, the bat. No. Yeah, that was the one tall scale. Yeah, no. But I thought you were talking about articulation. The reason why you brought up SH Figures was for the articulation aspect, correct or no? Am I bugging out, or did I misunderstand what you're trying to say? Thank you, Leo. Spider-Man 2099 was made just like an SH Figures figure. Just like it. And what happened with the community? Everybody was like,
I don't think so.
So that's what I mean. That's why it's disrespectful for you to even bring that up. Because when Hot Toys tried it, people said,
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
that's what happens. So one thing is the wool hair and the rooting for a figure, because obviously that's more, it's a more normal thing, right? To make it, remember, we get doll hair already, right? A lot of the figures, the female figures at least, already had that doll hair. So it is more realistic. It'll make the figure more realistic to give it, the wool. So that's why it was more acceptable to get something like that. But when they did the $20.99 to be like, or to be as articulated as a SH Figures, everybody said no. So, oh, that's right. They changed it. Yep. Fellas, I can vouch for John. Told they are no, absolutely the best for, again, only social toys. I only get social. Also, guys, I ordered my Sergeant Elias yesterday from 16kid.com. That was painful. No, I was just referring to the ability to swap the arms for a crossed arm accessory for Doom. You can already have the joints in. Oh, I thought, yeah. So I thought you were talking about like the articulation stuff. But I'm assuming that you can remove arms, from you could, the articulation for the SH Figures is also very good. Because remember, they're supposed to be toys and you're supposed to be able to do all these poses with these things. So that's what I mean. So when Hot Toys tried it, nobody wanted that. Which again, I was ready to buy the figure, but to spend, almost $300, which is what it was, for something that looks like a Marvel Legend, wait a minute, So that's why it wasn't really accepted. But the new one's not bad at all. The one with the outfit on, it's not bad. But they tried it. For the record, yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not, but we're having a conversation about, he said he wishes Hot Toys would take a page out of SH Figures to make some stuff. I said, how dare you? How dare you? Guys, there's 34 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. The articulation is incredible, and the details for being one toes are also very. No, I know, they're good. I collect Dragon Balls. They're amazing. Oh, I believe it. Young Ahsoka. Guys, there's 36 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Somebody tell me how many likes we're up to. We should be at 35 likes at least, so we can get started. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Hit the like button, please, 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 if you haven't yet. 25. Oh no, we're roaching tonight. We are roaching tonight. Guys, hit the like button, please. We should be at 34 likes right now. Hit the like button, please. We will wait until we're at 34 to get started. We will wait until now. We got 36 watching. Guys, hit the like button, please. I feel like we got roaches coming in and out on purpose, and I hate it. So please hit the like button, guys. There's 35 of you right now. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Once we get to 35, we will get started. What else did I need to say to you guys tonight? I will be getting, what other figure am I getting tomorrow? There's something else coming tomorrow. What is, oh, my Deadpool battling version coming tomorrow. I am so excited. I cannot wait. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 36 of you guys in here. Correction, 25 peasant. Peasant life. Yeah, no, I don't think it's peasants. I think we got roaches tonight. Roach. We got roaches. 24 likes, 30 watching. Guys, we got 34 watching. Please hit the like button. We should be at 35 at least. We should be at 35 already. I don't know what's taking so long. Thank you, whoever hit the like button already. Thank you, everybody who did already. But looks like we got some straggling roaches that won't support the channel. As usual, always about 4 to 6 roaches every stream. I don't understand why. If you're not here to support, this is not for you. I say it all the time. If you're here to have fun and support, welcome. If you're not here for any of that, this is not for you. This is definitely not for you. Fast, awesome. You doing a video of what? A video of what? Of battling? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? All I need from that line is Kid Pool, obviously my brown and tan, Age of Apocalypse when it comes out, X-23, Blade, and then I am done. Fab, did you do a top 10 figure? No, I am. I am at the end of the year. Depending on what day, Saturday falls at the end of the year, whether it's before December 31st or after December 31st, last year was my first year doing it. Mike had his 10, I had my 10, so we're doing that again this year. We got 30 watching, guys. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, we need two more. We need two more. Bust out the ready for these roaches. Yo, it is crazy. It is insane. I don't understand. I will never understand it. I will never understand. Yeah, no, it looks so good. It looks so good. 28 likes, 30 watching, guys. Hit the like button, please, 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 please. Hit the like button, please, so we can get started. All right, my Blade 3 video just finished uploading. That video is so good. Not the video, the figure. It is so good, guys. You don't even know what's happening. Let me know if you guys want to see the figure real quick. If not, hit the like button and hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button, guys. All right, there's 28 likes. Now we got 28 watching. All right, keep track of the likes for me, guys. Please, 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 because it says I got 29 watching right now. All right, so let's get started because roaches are going to roach. So Magnaguard. Again, I did not expect this at all. It makes sense why they would do something like this. As you can see, a very, very thin figure. Very thin figure. Very, very probably easy to make, right? It's probably old molds, not die cast whatsoever, which I think should have been the case with this figure, right? If it's supposed to be all metallic, if it's supposed to be a guard for Grievous, why wouldn't they, and it wouldn't have been that much die cast in it anyway, because again, it's a very small figure. But as you can see, no die cast whatsoever. The figure looks great. I didn't even remember these guys, believe it or not. But as you can see, a very simple figure. It's all about the paint, right? Not much to the figure whatsoever. You got the weapon with the electric effects, right? You get the cloak on it, which looks very nicely weathered, as you can see, right? A lot of weathering, a lot of battle damaging on these guards. The hands look nice. Look at the empty torso. So looks like it's light up. I don't think it's USB. I can tell you that right now. Which again, this is just a quick money maker for them. Guys, there's 33 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. If I just turn up the light and watch the roaches scatter away. I know. I love droids. Seeing this was I didn't even get my droidica yet. Imagine I need Chopper. I need the dark Chopper with BD1. And I need my my droidica. And those are things that I could really wait forever for, because those things take up a lot of space. And I can't be taking up space with droids. So that's why I'm not even worried about them. I want them. I need them. But it's not a big deal. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 33 of you guys in here. If the chest looks Look at the front of a car. Oh my god. Any robot or alien Star Wars is dope. Yep. Big Dog, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. So here's another shot. Again, looks like great articulation. I wonder if these are heavy. I doubt they're not going to be heavy. Again, it's probably all plastic. Light up function on the eyes. At least it looks like it's going to be light up. It looks nice and bright, which is great. Again, I wish this thing would have been die cast. It would have been even better. The design of the weapon, as you can see, really nice, really fancy looking. It's not just your standard like shocking ends, right? It's got the entire piece there and at the bottom. So they're getting a little fancier, obviously accurate to the guard, right? Look at this without the cloak. It looks like it needs a meal. So the cloak is the way to go. Look at that. So badass with the cloak on it, right? It looks like a thin, like a sickly robot. Look at that. Completely different look with the, and you know, obviously if you're getting multiples of these, you can have one without the cloak, one with the cloak on. So you could always do, you know, different looks to it. Guys, it's 35. If you guys are in here, please hit that like button. Again, as you can see, very, very basic, right? Not much to it. Nothing really much, you know, nothing really crazy exciting about it, unless obviously if you're a fan of this and you're planning on getting at least a couple to go next to Grievous, which is another figure that I'm not going to be getting apparently this year. So that's a shame. But next year, I'll start off the year with like 8 figures, because even my Black Widow didn't come in this year. So shame, you know your name. I like it without the cape. See, I don't like it without the cape because it looks very thin, you know. I think I need 4 Magnaguards to flank you. Imagine 4. My God. Send me one. So again, beautiful weathering on it, right? All the battle damaging on it looks great, right? And then Hot Toys always does great. You know, obviously not as good as In Art, but Hot Toys, you know, they get by with their weathering jobs. Here is the Anakin. I think this is the artisan version. This has to be artisan because I don't think the sculptor looked like this. You know, but that looks cool, right? It looks like it's super tall too. Look at this thing. Obviously, Grievous is super tall, so obviously they have to be tall as well. Not as tall as Grievous, but you know, looks, and I think that's why they did this, right? To show you the height on it. So look at that badass looking thing, badass looking picture, right? Look at that. You get some pumps. This is the large intestine here. This is very plain. This is, you know, again, if you love it, God bless you. But I ordered mine already, by the way. I ordered mine immediately too. Because these things are, again, like Tuli said, they're really nice. Again, it looks very plain, very blah, but you can't miss out on these things. They go, again, right next to Grievous. Forget it. It's going to look beautiful. Beautiful. Big Dog, you said you said you need 4. Does needing 4, does that mean you're getting 4 or you would like to get 4? Because 4 is a lot. And they are going for $285 on Sideshow already. So $285 tax, shipping, and tariff. Let's see what's in the box. Authentic and detailed likeness, Magnaguard, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Yes, so that's why Anakin's there. Newly developed Magnaguard head with weathering effects and LED light up function. Red light battery powered. Yeah, so no USB. Because again, if they're not going diecast, they're definitely not doing USB. Newly developed specialized mechanical body with weathering effects, up to 30% of articulation. That's going to be incredible, the articulation. Approximately 34 centimeters tall. 1 pair of hands with articulated fingers. 1 beige color cloak with green stripes, battle damage details, and weathering effects. 1 electro staff. 1 set of translucent purple colored lightning effects attachable to the electro staff specially designed figure stand with Star Wars logo and character. So again, even the description is very basic. There's not much to that whatsoever. You know, just like I said. So, you know, again, I got it because it's necessary for the collection, right? It's a partner for Grievous. Look at that. Look at that. So this is what I mean when I said to you guys earlier that we're going to get two. This one's blue. This one is gray. As you can see, these eyes are lit. This one only has one eye lit, which is the left one. So what I think is going to happen is at some point, we're going to get the second one as a limited exclusive version, and that's how we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get two standard releases of these by any means. So at some point, we're getting the second one as well. As you can see, look how badass these things look next to Grievous. This is why it's necessary. Grievous, as you can see, he's hunched over because that's how he walks. But if he was standing up straight, he would be towering over these things, and even hunched over. As you can see, he's still very tall compared to these guys. So it's going to be beautiful. It's going to look beautiful. $285, absolutely. Way too expensive for what it is. Again, if it were die-cast, a different story. Even being die-cast and being this thin, it's still doable because you got the die-cast in there. But you have a scrawny robot in all plastic, no USB. So we're paying $285, which is your standard head sculpt figure with way more than this. You know, so, and the thing is, you know, you could try to get them anywhere else, right? But the problem is with these things is once they sell out, especially Revenge of the Sith, because, you know, everybody loves Anakin, and, you know, if you have Anakin, then you have Grievous, and if you get Grievous, then, you know, you're really not going to want to miss these. So that's how they get you with these things. So that's the only issue I have. You know, it's too thin and too cheap for the price point, but when you're collecting, it doesn't matter. And you could try to wait. You know, you could try to wait till next year, like Mike does, right? And become, you know, the true Hot Toys veteran and see if you have to overpay. Or we may get lucky and, you know, have them in the bargain bin, which, again, I doubt it. We'll see. Guys, there's 34 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button. Too bad these aren't die-cast. Yeah, that's the only downside. The USB and die-cast. I think at this point, again, if you're charging $285 for something like this, die-cast and or USB, right? If you don't want to give us die-cast, cool, give us USB. But remember, a figure that only needs the head to light up, do you really need USB for that? I understand that if like the hands lit up, the chest lit up, fine. Then we definitely need the USB. But to do the head, same situation with the T-800 endoskeleton, right? People were like, "Oh no, USB." Do you really need the USB for the light up eyes that are up here? You need a whole entire mechanism system to light up the head? Not really. But at those prices, because it's die cast, why don't you just go all out? You know, so that's why sometimes I don't understand why remember, Hot Toys is the worst company out there. Inert is king, you know, best quality control. So that's why sometimes like, you know, why I understand why, you know, the hobby's dead sometimes, because it's like, who's buying this? You know, who's buying this garbage all the time? I am going to get at least 2, but I'm aiming for 4. That's awesome. That's going to look sick. Sean, Shady Sean in the house. Well,
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, say hello to Shady Sean. Oh my god. This should be 2. Exactly. This should be max 235. Max. But nope. Rob, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, there's 38 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. There's 39 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, everybody. So you know, that's what's painful. That's what's painful. It's we're not getting much product. Again, the figure is going to be incredible. The articulation is going to be incredible. It's going to look amazing. It's a tall, long figure, so it's going to be fine, but it's not worth that. Look at that. This is why I can't miss out on this. And like I said, for those who just came in, this is going to be your exclusive, limited exclusive, right? Most likely it's going to be something about between 1,500 and 3,000, right? They know that if you limit something, even at 3,000, people are going to fly to it. And like I tell you guys, and I've been telling you from day one, the moment they started that with Anakin, it was the beginning of the new trend. And here we are. How many figures already have been limited to those numbers, right? 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 3,000, 2,500. So it is easy money every time they do that. So they're showing you this again to get you hyped with, oh, look, this is coming soon, right? Like I said, it could be your standard release. I don't think so, right? I don't think so at all. Because if people already are unhappy with the pricing, they're not going to do a second one. You know, obviously, if you're going to get 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, that's a different conversation. But if you're only getting one, then to go get another one, you know, it's like, and people will still do it regardless, right? It's still a different looking figure, right? It's a different paint. But Big Dog, question for you. Would you want to get 4 of the same one or wait to get some of these 2? You know what I mean? Because if you get 4 of these, let's say, right? Let's say you pull it off and you get 4. And then this comes out. Are you still getting some of these? Or you're going to be like, nah, I already got too many. This is unnecessary. Or will you still get at least 1 of these after getting 4 of these? Let me know, please, because I want to know what you would do. So electro staff with detachable effect accessory. So that's the, you know, the electric effect, which again, nothing new. We got this with Moff Gideon. We got this with Curse and Guards, not in purple. Obviously, we got them in yellow. We've gotten this again, plenty. So it's not like any new engineering with any of this, any new development with any of this. So also, when they tell you 2 display styles, it's not, you know, it's not this. It's not the gray one and the blue one. No, it's not like you could like interchange plates or interswap plates. No, it's one with the cloak and one without the cloak. That's all it is. Right? Again, look how bare bones this thing is. It's like a K2SO that went on a diet and started fasting, you know? I think I would just get 1 silver. So there you go. You think the second? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You want to know why? Because they're going to reuse the same exact what do you call it? The same exact molds, right? It would be the most ridiculous, retarded thing for them to give us 1 plastic and then here you go, here's a die cast. That would be so dumb. And I can tell you, and you know this by now, they will reuse the hell out of that mold to make this the what do you call it? The gray one. So it's going to be the same thing again, and that's how they're going to create the hype, by limiting it and telling everybody there's only this many made, so either get it or go cry about it somewhere else. So what are people going to do? I need it because it's limited. So that's how they're always going to make that money. So no, it's not going to be diecast whatsoever. Again, it wouldn't make any sense. Because if they're making 1 diecast, then why not make both diecasts? You know what I mean? Like that would be stupid if they did that. So absolutely not. It's going to be same plastic garbage. Fast with Mike tonight. Home, I guess. Underground figure has it for 276. So 276 plus what? Shipping and tariff and tax, or they don't charge tax, or what is it? I don't know. Because Mike orders from Underground. I never did. So LED light up function for the eyes, the 2 display styles, and electro stuff. So again, bare bones figure. Bare bones. And even in the description, what did it say? Where's the hand? It says you get 1 pair of hands. Yeah, one pair of hands with articulated fingers. One pair of hands. This figure should be $220. And I still think that's a lot. But again, it's Hot Toys, it's licensed, it's got the light up feature. Cool. $285 for a pair, one pair of hands? What do you mean? That's why in art is king. You know, in art is cheaper. In art gives you worldwide licenses. In art gives you worldwide free shipping. You know, in art will always be king. In art will always be the best. I tell you guys all the time, but you guys don't listen. Big Rib, how are you, my friend? Long time. Where have you been?
I'm doing.
Welcome, guys. Hit the like button. There's 32 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. This is the first time ever I'm not decided. I'm not excited about an announcement. Maybe because I don't like the prequels. I did like the PM of Darth Maul and Sebulba. I did like the animated shows. So do you even, do you even like Hot Toys? Oh my god. No, you guys already know the hobby is dead. Okay. Inart came in, took over the world. That's what they're offering everybody. Worldwide free shipping, except this world. Oh my god. So again, very, very, very basic. Do you think these will sell out quickly? Nah, I don't think so. They're kind of pricey. Eventually, I'm assuming they will because, you know, a lot OT first and foremost will always sell out. But prequels, also, right? Prequels also. If you pay attention, they haven't been doing much of the you know, the sequels, right? So The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. Not much of that stuff really, because people really dislike that stuff. And I'm not saying they never will, because I keep telling you guys we're getting a Kylo Ren at some point. We're getting a Kylo Ren artisan at some point. So I'm pretty sure that it'll be Force Awakens Kylo Ren, because remember that's the only one that came without the head sculpt. The other two came with the head sculpt. The nicest one is, to me, is the Rise of Skywalker with the, you know, with the red helmet and all that stuff. But the outfit of Kylo Ren for The Force Awakens is really sexy too. So I think that's what's going to be next. But again, you know, like I said, the prequels are always, you know, are always hot too, because again, because of Anakin. And then guys, and then we have the release of this beauty that you have to be very careful with in this community, because remember, there are PDF files in this community that will demonize young figures like this. And remember, she's older now, right? This is not a child anymore. But like I said, be very careful, because they will try to shame you into not collecting movie characters for whatever reason. Okay? Don't fall for it, guys. Don't fall for it. Collecting is great. Oh my god, it's ready. Can't wait for her. All right, keep it in your pants, young Ahsoka. As you can see, looking beautiful, just like I told you guys. December. Ash, are you here?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Ash. She looks so, no, she looks amazing. She looks incredible. Remember, nowhere near in art. This comes nowhere near in art, Remember Hermione? Hermione is Rudy's figure of the year. Obviously, she's nowhere near that. Hermione wins. But she's okay. Cannot agree more. Way overpriced. At least you pay and get quality. Not the Why do you always have to be disrespectful?
strands for the
Inner is the best, whether you like it or not. Okay. When have you ever gotten worldwide free shipping from Hot Toys?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh wait, but Inner's not doing it to this world either. So. Oh my god. Noted 101 are hotheads. Guess they are lower ranking just on the strength of that. Fast, I agree. He said I already gave you your flowers. Oh my god.
Yikes.
Ash! Unbelievable. Right, did you see Daphne Keane at the Bad Bunny concert? No. Enough said. No, I didn't. Why? What did I miss? Is it something good or is it like a Young Ahsoka thing? Big dog.
How dare you?
Oh my god. Whoa. She got guns as well. All right. So, as you can see, looking beautiful. Beautiful. Remember, she comes with 2 pieces of magnetic hair, right? This is the messy one. One is more calm, more straight. The 2 blades coming out of the hands, right? The jeans. Beautiful. Look at those boots. Those boots are beautiful. Look at that. You get the Juggernaut helmet from the original X-Men. What was it? X-Men. It was X-Men 3, but it had a name. Oh, The Last Stand. That's what it was. X-Men: The Last Stand. So again, beautiful helmet. Also, don't forget, guys, a third-party company made that Juggernaut as well. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, do yourself a favor and pre-order that thing if you care for it, because it'll be sold out and you're gonna have to overpay for it. I forget what company made it, but it's gonna be a very decent figure to get. So as you can see, back together again, Logan and X-23. Look at that. Back together again, the pair. Remember, it had been years since they were together from Logan. The glasses, remember the glasses of her as a child, again from Logan. Beautiful. Look at that. The vest, the t-shirt. It looks like she's got decent articulation with those pants. Look at that head sculpt, guys. Again. This is nowhere near close to anything InArt has ever made. This is garbage compared to King InArt, right? But Hot Toys, tries to do their best as much as they can. And just remember, InArt is doing worldwide free shipping now. Unbelievable. Jungle in the house. Welcome, Jungle. Always late as usual.
Hello!
Jungle. Looks so good. All right, Christian, take it easy. Who do you think will have a better acting career, Daphne Keane or Jenna Ortega? Well, Jenna is already in everything. Like, she is in everything. I think she's already doing way more than, at least from what I've seen, right? I think Jenna has been more mainstream than Daphne. So I think Jenna is already winning, unless Daphne picks it up at some point. But Jenna has been in a few movies already. She was in Beetlejuice, which is a big deal movie. Obviously, Daphne being in Deadpool Wolverine is also, a huge success for her because it was the movie. And bringing back that character, X-23 was a big deal for the fans. So, looks like Jenna may be doing more, but Daphne's doing bigger. But then Jenna did her, has her Wednesday show. Daphne, I don't know that she has her own show. So, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, Jenna, but who knows? Hot Toys eats inner. Hey!
How dare you?
Wrong. I don't think so.
Okay, guys, please respect Inert. Inert is king. Oh my God. X-23 head scope. She's perfect. She is perfect. They are something good. Hell, even Jenna's figure came out first. There you go. There you go. Exactly. So as I'm saying, Jenna, again, you guys know how to watch TV. I'm not on top of any of that stuff. But I've seen Jenna around more. And again, having her own show, right? Having her Wednesday show. Daphne don't have her own show. So look at these eyes, guys. Look at the eyes. Look at her look. She is perfect. Perfect. Even being a female, you know how females usually very soft. She looks like she has some texture. She looks like she has some life to her. She looks beautiful. You look at the hands, even the hands. Look at that. What? Again, Inart will always destroy Hot Toys. Okay? Just be aware of that. But this thing is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Just very, very good figure overall. Look at the seamless arms. Silicone arms and silicone midsection, I believe, too. I think the abdomen and I think maybe the whole body, the upper half of the body, I think it's silicone as well. So the figure overall is going to be incredible. And if she looks really this good in the blogger pictures, you better believe that in hand, she's going to look a billion times better. So it's going to be, guys, hit the like button. There's 35 of you guys here. Thank you, guys. Whoever hit the like button already, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. X-23 came out great. Hot Toys did a great job. Yeah, Chris, but not as good as Inart, though. Fat Old DC was badass. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything's going to be incredible. Bob, if you're still in here, do me a favor, please. The figure that you shared, the Deadpool figure that you shared earlier, send it to me so I can tell them what's coming next, like I told them from day one when the movie came out. Dream says Hot Toys Wednesday is better than this. Hey, you may be right. That Wednesday looks really good. Actually, Rudy had, and I'm going to tell you why. They're not the same, right? They're not the same. The Wednesday figure, actually has makeup on, right? She's got eyeliner on. She's got lipstick on. And like I'm saying, Rudy got his already in hand. And she looks really good. Just from his picture, right? It's not a blogger picture. It's not a doctored up picture. Not a Photoshop picture. His picture alone, again, from far away, it wasn't even like a close-up. She looked really good. The likeness was perfect. So you may be 100% correct. Again, it's nothing bad, right? If a lot of people aren't getting Wednesday anyway, which, like I said, when that figure came out and a lot of people started bashing it, who asked for this, blah, blah. Do not, if you care for getting good figures, do not sleep on that figure, because once it sells out, you're going to see people crying in the groups. Oh, can I get it for a decent price? Can somebody help me? I need it for my son's cousin. So It is a very good figure. A very, very, very good figure. So again, if you're going to get them both and you're going to compare them side by side, you may like Wednesday because she's got more detail, right? She's got, like I said, she's got makeup on. The hair, right? The braids, which look incredible. The accessories, and we're not talking about accessories, we're talking about the figure itself, but the accessories, she comes with a ton of stuff. So that as well makes the figure that much better. Obviously, she does, X-23 doesn't need all these things, right? She don't need a cello, right? She don't need a chair. She don't need an umbrella. But accessory-wise, Wednesday has a ton more. So when it comes to value of the figure, you get more value from Wednesday as well. But that's a very good figure. Again, I'm not sitting here comparing, oh, this one's better. They're both going to be great. I'm getting both anyway, so they're both going to be great. Oh, that's right. Hot Toys is not the best. No, absolutely not. Chris, where have you been? Inner took the game. Inner's been around over 25 years now, killing the game, both for absolutely. So the FCC is going to shut you down if you continue with the charge of missing. Hot Toys is great. Inner is inner and free world. Oh my God.
How dare you?
Man.
Have you heard of a psyop?
Shady Sean, stop being disrespectful. That's not okay. That is not okay. Oh my God. Guys, it's 39 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button. Only thing I'm surprised that Hot Toys didn't offer a screaming yes, screaming head along with it. Correct. Yes, absolutely. Correct. That would have been beautiful. That would have been even better. And she, and that's her from Logan, it's when she gives us that expression, right? When she's like, she's ready to fight. But as a callback to that, absolutely correct. I think we should have gotten that with that figure. 100%. I think people would have loved the figure that much more to be able to pose her, fighting. Which again, that's the whole point, right? How you going to have Logan Wolverine, right? Remember Wolverine came with 3 mouthpieces and one of them, having the open mouth. Why wouldn't you give us a second head sculpt for her? It was 100, and I didn't even think of that. 100% necessary. 100%. Because remember, in the movie, she fights too. She doesn't give us that expression, but it's an iconic expression from the Logan movie. So absolutely necessary. 100%. And this is why in art is king. Because in art, what did they do for Superman, for BVS Superman? They gave us the pube curl, and then they gave us the closed eye head sculpt that. Oh no, never mind. I apologize. That was Corn Sweat. My bad. But even for that one, they gave us 2 head sculpts. They gave us the closed eye, and then they gave us the regular one. For BVS Superman, they gave us the jury curl, and then they gave us something else. I forget what they gave us with the other one. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Inner will always be king. Inner is always on top of this stuff. Hot Toys never gives us, 2 head sculpts. So Wednesday is good, but I need X-23 more. No, of course. You're more of a fan of X-23, so of course you don't need Wednesday for anything. Obviously, if you care for the figure, if you like the figure, if you like the show, then Wednesday, obviously, it's a different story. But X-23 is a different world of figure, Wednesday is awesome, but so is X-23. Rudy, are you here? Are you here?
Hello!
I was talking about you before. I asked for Wednesday. It's gone up in price to have an open mind. Oh, you have it. That's good. You have it already. See, as I'm saying, it's going to be a figure that people are going to be like, oh, does somebody have it for a decent price? Can somebody help me? Somebody, please. And then the real collectors in the community are going to
Who
be
the
like,
fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
oh man, that's for my Avatar 3 figures. Yeah, so Rudy's been dying for Avatar 3 figures. We're getting them. We're getting at least one. Okay. For the Hot Toys, for the original movie, Hot Toys released the first. What was his name? I forget his name. Right. So they released the guy for the first one. Then for the second movie, they have Neytiri and the guy again. I forget his name. And then for the third movie, guaranteed with the whole new design that they came out with for that movie, we're gonna get at least one. At least one. Rudy, what's the name of your boy? Tell me the name of your boy. Let's see. Dare not take a ruin her face with plastic surgery recently. I hope Daphne Keane doesn't go that route. Keep it natural. Oh, I did see something that like her jaw looked off, and like I don't know if that's real though. I don't know if that's real. Guys, please hit the like button. There's 34 of you guys in here. Thank you guys. Whoever hit the like button already. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. I need that PSYOP clip.
Have you heard of a PSYOP?
Oh man. Rudy, I finished the DW line. Fabs has just proven that he is the 50-year-old virgin. One day, Fabs, you will get there. I believe in you, huh? I can't back that up. Unreal. Unreal.
Yikes.
I know how we can find out who's not hitting the like button. Yes. Find out for me. Find out. So I can see the roaches roaching. Guys, hit the like button. There's 36 of you guys in here. Thank you everybody for being here. I am impressed by Hot Toys and Howard Chan for knocking it out of the park with this release. X-23 is coming home to the collection. Now she looks Jake Sully. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jake Sully. Yeah, so we have 2 Jake Sullys, 1 Neytiri so far, and now we're going to get most likely whatever. I didn't see the movie yet, so whatever is necessary, which is most likely him, definitely, if he's still in the movie, which again, I don't know. And if Neytiri is also in the movie, then with the new paint applications, they'll make her again to, number one, reuse the bodies that they made for her, guaranteed. Because remember, like I said, there was no Neytiri for the first movie, just Jake. So if they made her body, you better believe they're going to reuse that body and just repaint, whether it's the arms, the face, the body, but that body's going to get reused 1,000%. They have to, you know? Yes, Jake, I always forget. Did you not get? No, I still haven't got. I have the original Jake Sully from the first movie. I haven't gotten the second set from the second movie. I'm waiting to see if I can get them like dirt cheap because I'm in no rush to get these, 20-inch, 25-inch figures. They're super tall and they're beautiful, but they just take up a lot of space. So that's why I'm not in a rush for them. And they don't go. I don't put them in a shelf. Jake Sully's on top of the detail. So what am I looking for? To take up more space up there? So those figures I could do without, Faz will answer, I have it, and they can help you. And they will say, really? And Faz will know you. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Wednesday. Do not sleep on Wednesday. Oh, Michael, look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Michael. Once they kick in, I want to see who got them. Because last time you gifted 5, Ash gifted 5, and Ron gifted 5. And believe it or not, I didn't recognize any of the names besides Bob got one. But all the names were new people. Thank God. Hopefully they renew. We'll see what they're about. I can't even check if they're burners. I tried. I couldn't see. So that's the only problem. So once these kick in, we'll find out who is not hitting the like button. Guys, hit the like button. There's 37 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Do you think they could give in X-23 artisan hair, and would it make even? They could have, absolutely. Why not? But maybe they thought that it wasn't that big of a character. Remember, she's a side character at that. So that's why they're not going to put all that energy and money into something like that. Like I tell you guys all the time, the Hot Tubs can do anything. They can do anything and everything. But the thing is, her being a side character doesn't make sense, right? That's the main reason why they did it, because she's a side character. It's like giving Blade Artisan. You know what I mean? Even though he's a bigger name than X-23, it's not his movie, So that's what I mean. But they could have, absolutely. I am glad we don't see the risk. No, I'm telling you, this thing is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Executed perfectly, 100%. Guys, there's 41 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. I bet X-23 will be in another movie, probably Avengers. No, absolutely. She'll be in another one. So will Gambit. So will Elektra. I don't know about Blade. Because remember, supposedly they made it. So I don't know. Because remember, Gambit's still alive. So I don't know what they're going to be doing. But they will appear somewhere. Let's say maybe even a small role somewhere. Guys, hit the like button. There's 39 of you guys in here. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. I always miss these. Well, stop being a garlic and stop focusing on FabsFigures for one day and focus on inner. and maybe, if you're lucky, you'll get worldwide free shipping, but not to this world. Oh, my God. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the gifted subs. Hopefully they renew. Hopefully they're not roaches and renew. Sounds like the list will give merchant receivers. Who the blank are they? Yeah, no, they don't. The ones that receive the free memberships never say a word in here. That was another thing I noticed. They're all new names, but none of them have ever even said hello in the stream. So that was kind of odd. All these accounts that receive memberships do not speak here. Who are you guys? Yeah, that's what I just said. It was weird. Like I noticed, I'm like, all these names. I'm like, I've never seen these names say hello in the chat. Never, not once. As I said, I wonder if they're burners, but I couldn't even check that. So, I didn't get nothing. I didn't get nothing. Ryan Reynolds wants to do one more Blade movie, but I believe it. I believe it because he wants to milk Blade. He wants to milk Wolverine. That's what he kept saying, Deadpool Wolverine. Until you're 90. Until you're 90. Because he really means it. He really means it. He knows that there's money to be made. So that's why he wants to milk the hell out of Wolverine. So absolutely, I believe it. And he knows that there's a following for Blade as well. Right? That's why the original Blade, not the original, the new Blade, right? What happened to that movie? What happened to that whole new Blade movie?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. So he will milk the hell out of Hugh Jackman. My main focus actually Mesco. Okay, I just got Nightwing. Oh, Mesco. Mesco's 112, right? Yeah, Mesco's 112. Wesley Snipes is like 900 years old. I need to let that man rest. No, but again, when he appeared in Deadpool and Wolverine, people lost their minds. Ryan Reynolds is very smart when it comes to that stuff. He's not just going to be like, oh, it's okay, see ya. Go be old and not make any money. He brought him in for a reason. Remember, Ryan Reynolds was in Blade Trinity. So they already have a bond. They already have a friendship. That's why he brought him in. So why wouldn't he accept his job offer again? Absolutely. There's millions to be made. Who wouldn't do it? You think Hugh Jackman wanted to come back again for this? Probably not. But there's money to be made. Why wouldn't you? He probably thought after Logan, he's like, oh man, I'm done with this. It's like, thank God. And then again, that's what Ryan Reynolds keeps saying. Until he's 90, there's money to be made. So if they don't make it, again, that's their loss. But they're looking to make it. Guys, there's 40 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. I needs it. He can still, yeah, exactly. Believe me, And now with AI and all the Hollywood magic, and believe me, if they want to do it, it'll get done. You know, I love the details extra through his belt. Yeah, no, it's the figure is amazing. Don't be like so. Again, you get nice detail, like you said, on the belt, right? You got the little rivets. You get the X logo, which is really cool. Look at this beauty again. Look at that. This thing is perfect. Perfect. Look at the lips just like her. Look at the nose just like her. The face, everything about this figure. Again, like Christian said, we are missing that extra head sculpt 100% because she doesn't look like she's really about to fight, right? If you try to get her in like a fighting pose, you don't really get that from that expression. You know, it's just it's a very I'm not gonna say blank expression, but it's a very neutral expression. You know, it's a very, see, like she just looks a little bit like, you can't even say angry, right? She looks like she's about to get like a little angry, but she's not fully angry. So it's like, that's why it sucks that they didn't give us that extra hassle, which again, I didn't even think about. But that was a great point. But again, overall, right, the figure looks amazing, amazing. I mean, look how they look together. When did you guys ever think this was ever going to happen?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
You know? Speaking of Deadpool Wolverine, Marvel Legends put up X-23 Blade, Cowboy, DP, Yellow Wolverine, Enemy. Let me see if Bob sent me. Yep. So, Bob, thank you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bobo. So, this is what I told you guys that was coming from the movie from day one. Right? I told you guys this. We're missing Elektra and Gambit. Yeah, no, I think they're going to be made for the next movie. If at all. Gambit is 100% getting made for the next movie. Elektra, that's the only thing. Elektra, her and Blade, Elektra never went up for pre-order and Gambit never went up for pre-order, right? So only Blade did. So I'm assuming, right? We know that Gambit's going to be in Doomsday 100%, right? That's a fact. Elektra, I didn't hear anything about that. If she is, I don't know. But they teased that she was going to be made. So something's going on with that. Maybe they'll decide, you know what, we're not even going to bother with her. We don't think she's going to sell. So maybe that's why she wasn't even put up for pre-order. But they know Gambit is going to be for Doomsday. So instead of making him for Deadpool Wolverine and then again for Doomsday, because it's going to make more sense for him to be made for Doomsday. Why? The X-Men are going to be there. So it's going to most likely be at least a couple of X-Men figures made, a couple of the other group, right? Fantastic Four, a couple of the Avengers, a couple. So it's going to be a ton of figures. I don't think they're going to make everybody. So it makes more sense to group them with the X-Men than with just, he's just a random character next to X-23, next to Blade, next to Elektra. You know what I mean? So it makes more sense to keep it that way. But Hot Toys could come out tomorrow and drop them. So, that's what I think. The other Hexagon 3 should have been slightly showing teeth and a frown. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. Would you buy Cassandra Nova? No, I didn't. Rudy did, though. Rudy. I mean, if Hot Toys made her, absolutely. 100%. Rudy bought the third-party one. I didn't buy the third-party. I didn't think it looked great, so I didn't really care for that. I did buy the third-party Juggernaut, though, the one that's coming for that movie. Absolutely. When are we getting the original Blade Runner figures? Never. Actually, I think Inart. I think Inart's getting the worldwide license for Asia, though. They will get the Blade Runner worldwide license for Asia. Oh, man. Where are the Thunderbolts figures? I hope that they are in next to... Possibly. Again, I don't think so, but it's not looking. What do you mean? So just Yelena and that's it? Like, again, there you go. Probably, and I just realized this. Remember, I was telling you they're probably going to make them in groups. So in Doomsday, you're going to have the X-Men, Fantastic Four. You're going to have the Thunderbolts. You're going to have the Avengers. Right? So you're going to have all these cliques in the movie. They're probably going to wait to make them from there. Because it's not going to make sense. Who is going to buy 2 sets of Thunderbolts? One for their movie and one from Doomsday.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
It is more of a hype to get the figures from Doomsday than it is from their crappy movie, The Thunderbolts, that didn't do well at all. Right? So that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think they're waiting for. Because they know that once the movie Doomsday comes out, the movie's going to be so good that everybody's going to want every figure in the movie. From Thunderbolts, not so much. The only reason why Fantastic Four figures are selling is because that's their very first movie that they made figures for. Remember, we've gotten how many Fantastic Four movies? We got the original set with Jessica Alba, so that was 2. Regular Fantastic Four, the Rise of the Silver Surfer, right? So that 2 movie, what do you call it? 2 movie deal. They didn't make any figures out of that. Then we got the Michael B. Jordan version, which 0 figures out of that. Now we get a 3rd movie for Fantastic Four. First set of Fantastic Four figures made in 1/6 scale ever. Of course they're going to be selling. Again, it's their first movie that is connected. That's another thing that is connected to the MCU. So that's why they're selling right now. And again, the movie was very okay. It was, some people loved it. Some people were like, I didn't think it was the greatest thing in the world, but the way that it was set up, it was for what's coming. So that's what I mean. So I think that's what they're waiting for. They couldn't wait for Doomsday to make the Fantastic Four figures. Wasn't going to happen. So they have to give us those figures for their movie, and then whatever outfits they change into for the new movie, we may get. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get another set of 4. I can tell you that right now. Absolutely not happening. And if we do, that is crazy. So as I'm saying, I don't think they're going to make everybody. And if they do, then good luck trying to get everybody, because it's going to be painful. Right? If they make 4 X-Men, okay, which I think there's more showing. Let's say they make 4 Fantastic Four. The remaining Thunderbolts. How many Avengers? Doctor Doom. What do you mean? So, and then remember, that's just the main stuff. There's always another random character that we don't even know. Loki supposed to appear, supposed to have a big role. They didn't even announce that he was in the movie. Remember when they did the chairs and had everybody's name on it? His chair wasn't there. You're going to tell me that he's not going to appear in the movie? What are you talking about? What do you mean? So another potential Loki figure. It's going to be insane. So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a painful one. It's going to be a painful one. The fact that we haven't gotten a John Walker is crazy. John Walker did nothing wrong. I think a lot of people were upset with his character in in the show, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think that, because of like people really like hated him for that role. You know what I mean? So I think that's why third party did it. I forget. I think it was either Thunder Toys or Toys R Us. Toys R Us did his figure, which I have 2 head sculpts. It's okay. Not much articulation to the figure whatsoever. But it doesn't look great. Small body compared to Hot Toys. But that is another figure that should have been made. But again, the reason why, again, popularity and probably likeness permission. But if he appears in Doomsday, then hopefully we may get him there, which he's supposed to, apparently. Hot Toys is going to have a field of Spider-Man Brett. That's another one. That's going to be another hit. We're going to get, again, at least 2 suits from that movie just for Spider-Man. Whoever the villain's going to be, and it's usually more than one villain. Remember, they're setting up, what's his name? Ned for the Hobgoblin. So I don't know if that's going to happen in the first one. I don't know if that's going to happen in the second one. But don't forget that then we're going to get Venom. Right? They already set that up with the symbiote staying in one of the universes where Tom Holland is. So you're going to have Hobgoblin at some point. You're going to have Venom and Spider-Man fighting each other. Remember that at some point, Tom Holland Spider-Man has to have the symbiote on him to get the black suit spider. Then, obviously, Tom Hardy's going to come in, get his Venom back, his Venom suit back, which by then it's going to have the abilities of the spider, right? So you're going to have the symbol then. You're going to have, the webbing shooting out from the top of the hand. So everything's going to be, comic book accurate at some point within those 3 movies, the next trilogy of Tom Holland. So it's going to get insane. And I'm talking about insane regarding the amount of figures that we're going to be getting. It's going to be painful. And that's just Marvel. Okay? Don't forget everything else. Star Wars, DC, the randoms like Wednesday, Terminator. I'm telling you, it's going to be 2026 is going. If you guys suffered in 2025, strap it on for 2026. Okay. I hope they keep giving us more comic accurate costumes and movies going forward. The first X-Men movie suits were so bland and boring. Probably what Hot Toys didn't bother. No, it's not that. During the time of those movies, Hot Toys #1 was not making everything like they are now. And I don't think it had anything to do with the suits. I don't think it had anything to do with the suits. I think, like I said, they were not doing as much as they're doing now. If they were going to make anything, which they did, right? It's always who? Wolverine. So we got the X2, right? The X-Men 2 movie, Wolverine, right? The one with the teeth showing and the hair like nicely styled, right? That's the only one we ever got. Then we got X-Men Origins, again, Wolverine. Then we got the Wolverine, right, when he was in Japan fighting the Silver Samurai. So it's usually Wolverine. If they're gonna make somebody, it's always Wolverine, right? So the fact that they didn't even bother with the first movie tells you that, tells you something about the time. So like I said, I don't think they were making as much stuff. Not I think. I know they weren't making as much stuff back then. They were focused on, other stuff. Again, probably not even mainstream stuff, because that stuff came out, those movies came out before even, I believe, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the first 3 X-Men came out way before The Dark Knight and Iron Man. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's what I mean. So they were just not making as much. And they were doing like military at one point. They were doing a bunch of different stuff. So I don't think they were there yet. But they would have at least made Wolverine, if anything. Guys, there's 37 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody, for being here. They could announce some Thunderbolts or Gambit, Elektra early next year. Nothing really coming out until Supergirl and Spider-Man. It has been way too long of a gap after the announcement and the pre-order of Yelena. That's a red flag. They look at what they did with Fantastic Four. It was boom, 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 and then Human Torch was like the last ones. Like everybody was like, "Where is he? Where is he?" But that's if you're gonna make something from a line, that's how they're supposed to be, back to back like that. Yeah, at least somewhat close. Yelena was months ago. You're gonna tell me you not even a Red Guardian? What do you mean? We don't know. We don't even know what they're making, but we know, and I can tell you 100%, Red Guardian is coming. He was already teased years ago. He was already displayed years ago. So he's coming, right? And I can tell you back then, there was no rolling eyes for that figure at all. I can tell you they're putting rolling eyes in it now. So maybe that's what they're working on. They're definitely updating it because it was a smaller body back then. It was a different type of figure back then. So Red Guardian's coming. You're going to tell me that no pre-order, not even a tease of Red Guardian? Why? That's why it's a red flag. Now, I'm not saying that it's not coming. I'm not saying that they're not going to make it. No, that's not what I'm saying, because I tell you guys every time. Hot Toys could do whatever the hell they want, whenever they want. But from pattern, that's a red flag. A huge red flag. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Possibly they'll just get pushed to Doomsday because, again, they're supposed to appear in Doomsday again. And it would make more sense, money-wise, to have everything labeled Doomsday, because guess what? Oh, I need this from Doomsday. I need the whole Doomsday line. I need to get everything from Doomsday. That's why it makes more sense. People are going to want to complete the Doomsday line instead of, oh, I need to get the Thunderbolts, which wasn't that great, and then I'm going to go over here and buy the... Again, people would. But to make the same figure, because what can possibly be much different from Thunderbolts to Doomsday? Not much. Barely, maybe some tweaks, maybe to the outfits, but it's not going to be drastic, which is why Gambit, I guarantee you Gambit's being pushed for that reason. Because his suit, what can possibly be so different from Deadpool Wolverine to Doomsday? Not much. So I think that's what's happening. I think that's most likely what's going to happen. Doomsday is going to be insane, Fab. Good thing I'm not real.
Have you ever heard of a psyop?
Unbelievable. No respect. All of this spells one thing for our wallets in the next 2-3. Like I said, it is going to be so painful. Again, obviously not everybody buys everything, and everybody, now at this point, at least a lot of people pick and choose even more because there's so much. How do you think I'm going to feel next year? And right now I'm like, oh, somebody help. Again, without Michael C, I would be behind a bunch, even worse than I am now. He's helped me catch up with really important figures to help me finish lines. Catwoman. He got me. What else did he get me? Miles G. Morales. He got me Jor-El to finish that line. Imagine that. He's gotten me, like I said, 5 to 6 figures in total. Hera, he got me. So again, to help me complete lines, or else I would be, and I hate not completing a line. So I'm going to be crying next year. Thule for once became my friend this year, a few months ago, like a month ago, when he got me Spider-Punk to really finish my Across the Spider-Verse line. I have every other figure besides that one. And I need a Miles Morales special edition also. But I have like 3 of the original movie Into the Spider-Verse, so that's why I'm like, but obviously I need it. And so that's what I mean. So it's going to suck for people who try to get everything, for people who get everything. Again, you know, the YouTubers that make videos, right? They actually collect to make videos. Obviously, you got YouTubers that make a video, and then they sell it. So they're really not struggling for anything because they get the money right back, right? So people who collect and actually keep their collection, right? That's the painful part. Because if I were, you know, buying figures, making videos, and selling my figure, it doesn't matter. Let me just get everything because I'm going to sell everything anyway. You know, some obviously are sold for a profit. Some are sold at a, you know, slight loss because it's still very soon from the figure being released. So it's not like you have it used and abused like Lucha's collection. You know, so that's what I mean. So for somebody like me who keeps everything, it's not, you know, selling their stuff. I'm telling you, it's going to suck. It's going to suck, I could tell you, because it's already sucking this year. Honestly, not for Fabs, but for us, Poors is going to be just, yeah, okay. You.
How dare you?
First of all, Thule, you don't get anywhere near as much as I get. So.
Wrong. I don't think so.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
So stop it. Okay? Stop it. Take that back and apologize. Okay? So, you know, it sucks. It's guys, hit the like button. There's 32 of you guys in here. Please hit the like button. So I'm telling you, it sucks. It really, really sucks. Hot Toys teases Shazam figure, but never correct. Why? Not one. Remember this. Not one, but 2 Shazam figures. And we didn't get shit. Not one. Remember, they did both. Not one. They did both. We didn't get shit. They were never even displayed anywhere. So that's why I tell you that Red Guardian is 100% coming. That's why I tell you guys the Vulture is 100% coming. 100% coming. And remember, Adrian Toombs still around. He appeared in Morbius. At the end of Morbius. He's still around. You're going to tell me they're not going to make the Vulture? What do you mean? That the Vulture figure was shown and displayed years ago. That figure is coming. I know people don't believe it. It is coming. So I'm telling you, it's going to be painful. I'm keeping the faith alive for, for Ash. That Bucky from the end of Thunderbolts was awesome. As far as his suit, that version would be cool. Now imagine all the figures from Secret War. That's another nightmare. That is going to be another nightmare of about probably at least 10 figures, if not more. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy. Remember, nobody's doing anything close to what InArt is doing right now, especially the quality control. Nobody comes near InArt at all. So, you know, that's why they're the best. Have we moved beyond figures without rolling eyes? Have rolling eyes become the norm now? Will we see figures from Hot Toys with them? As of I want to say last year, it was the beginning. Because remember, in the years ago, they were doing the purse. Well, the purse was a one knob, right? Connected to both eyeballs. The Jack Nicholson Joker has it. The original 89 Batman has it. So it was a system that with one knob, you controlled both eyeballs, up, down, left, right. The problem was sometimes that broke, and that was the end of that. So now they just put them separately, easier to do. So it should be the norm, right? Especially with how expensive the figures are getting, 100% should be the norm. But not every figure is getting it. Like I said, I was having a conversation with somebody, I think last week, about the Thor Love and Thunder movie. Gore came with rolling eyes. The Mighty Thor, I believe, came with rolling eyes. King Valkyrie didn't have rolling eyes, and neither did the Thor figure. So how is it that some do and some don't? That's not okay. But we should be getting every single figure should have rolling eyes. If it's a human figure, or if it's some type of, like a what do you call it? Like an alien from, Star Wars or something like that. And if it requires it, like obviously not Kit Fisto, right? Kit Fisto to have these big things, like that doesn't make sense. But anything else that has eyeballs should have, look at Grievous. Right? He came with rolling eyes. So every figure should have rolling eyes. I think Mace Windu came with rolling eyes, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, did he? No, Mace Windu didn't either. Mace Windu didn't have rolling eyes. So why not? Padme had rolling eyes. So why not Mace Windu? So as I'm saying, they pick and choose. Again, how do they come up with this? I don't know. But not everything comes with it. Everything should, though, because of the amount of money we pay. And we're at a level now of Hot Toys, again, nowhere near inert. Let me just be very clear. Hot Toys is nowhere near inert anything, okay? Hot Toys is alive thanks to inert. But we're at a level now where why are we not getting everything, to the max? Who knows? I think I might have to sell some figures to make some room and money. So I'm saying you got to do what you got to do, right? Whatever you need to do, whatever you people personally need to do to keep collecting, you got to do what you got to do. Nobody can shame you into anything. Nobody can make you feel anything about anything. But it's your life. It's your money. It's your collection. Nobody's going to be looking at it but you. So you got to do whatever it is that you need to do to buy whatever figures that you like, and that's the end of that. But the issue that I have is YouTubers coming off as experts of collecting when they don't have anything. Like they make videos and then they sell their stuff. That's my issue. That's always been my issue. But you as a collector, you could do whatever the hell you want to, whatever you need to do. It is what it is. What are you going to do? So I finally found out how to be proper good friends. Finally, Thule became a friend, like I said, the last month. First time ever. Thule's been around for years now. Actually, Thule was one of the very first channel members too. I've known Thule since I was streaming on other channels. And he only became a friend last month. Unbelievable. Oh my God. I'm going to run out of space with these upcoming. Let me tell you something. I'm already like, where's this stuff going? I'm gonna end up having to put more stuff in plastic bins to make room. Like, for example, I have an entire shelf, one of these shelves behind me, an entire shelf full of basketball players. Literally every single Enter Bay figure you could imagine. The Bulls, every single Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, Rodman. I have like 50. You better believe those things will go in a plastic bin before I run out of space, because I'd rather have movie stuff over, that taking up all that space. So that's where I'm at right now. Now it's getting to a point where, like, all right, I got to put stuff away, like I did all the military stuff, to make room for other stuff. You know what I mean? So it goes from, first my military's going, then it's going to be my basketball stuff, and then everything left is going to be all movie and comic book and all that stuff. That's where I'm at. Obviously, until I get some type of bigger cases, module case style cases where I could fit, for example, a bunch of basketball figures and a bunch of other stuff all in one. And then, that's what I'm going to need, at some point. But that's where I'm at, Fab, I skipped so many hot tubs this year. No regrets. Deadpool line is awesome, but not saying others releases weren't. No, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Are you pre-planning your space to fit all these potential? No, I'm telling you, I think about it all the time. Not only that, I'm not even thinking about those movies. I'm thinking about RoboCop 2 and RoboCane. Where's that going? There's a third Hulkbuster coming out. Okay, where's that going? Because they're going to give it something besides the USB. They're going to give it something that's going to make you say, wow, that's cool. I need it. I have two. I have the original one, and then I have the one with the jackhammer arm. I could have just bought the jackhammer arm and just put it on the first one. But nope, let me just get the full figure with the jackhammer. So now I have two. I have one without the jackhammer, one with the jackhammer. There's going to be a third one that's going to include the jackhammer arm and something else. Because remember, the jackhammer arm came with Veronica, which the first one didn't come with. So that's what I mean. They're going to make you want to buy a third Hulkbuster. Remember the 2.0 as well. The 2.0 was a power pose. Have that one too. How many Hulkbusters do we need? So it's crazy. It is crazy. Could you imagine Inner trying to turn? Hey, Ron. Respect all humans, please. Upcoming Nightwing from Arkham won't have rolling. Correct. But then again, none of those figures have rolling arms. They're just continuing rolling eyes. They're just continuing the line. So they don't need to update those figures with the rolling eyes. But I'm talking about movie stuff. Like comic book, VGM, MMS, everything should have rolling eyes. TMS, and they should. I believe even TMS should. They're TV shows. MMS and TMS should be the best figures. VGM and CMS. And even Dr. Doom has rolling eyes, and he's comic book. So that's what I mean. They pick and choose whatever they want to do. That's why you can't keep track of all that stuff. I'm not a big fan. No, it's not about being a big fan. It's about you're being charged all this money. The figure should be fully loaded with all of the updates, period. Whether you want to use it or not, that's your problem. But they should all be included. Everything should be USB. Everything should be rolling eyes. You don't want to plug it in? Don't plug it in, but it's there. You're paying for it. Rolling eyes. Nobody's telling you got to move the eyes, but they're there if you want to. That's the issue. Do you think Hot Toys will put rolling eye system for the animated Spider-Verse? They did. They did. They did for Across the Spider-Verse. They didn't do it for Into the Spider-Verse, but Across the Spider-Verse, Miles G. Morales, not the mask head sculpt, the Miles head sculpt, rolling eyes. $20.99, rolling eyes. Miles Morales figure, rolling eyes. The only one that they didn't do, Spider Punk, the one that Thule's getting me, rolling eyes. The one that they didn't make was Gwen, Spider Gwen, which they did for Into the Spider-Verse. And they're supposed to, but she was going to be made without a head sculpt, so that doesn't even matter. But absolutely. So if they did it for that line, you better believe, because remember, that's an MMS line too. So they should absolutely do it for the third movie. 100%. 100%. I don't ever mess with the eyes. What do you mean, you people? You garlics. Oh, so you have Enter Basketball? Yeah, I have every single one. I have every single Michael Jordan except the white version, the away game version of a Michael Jordan. That when I went to, I didn't even know it was out, and then when I went to see what it was going for like $700-800. I was like, I'm good. But I have all the red ones. I have all the white ones. I have all the Rodmans from Storm Collectibles and Enterbay. I have Shaquille O'Neal. I have Scottie Pippen. I have Penny Hardaway. I have, like I said, Allen Iverson. I have a ton. I have a ton. You know. Fabs, you think we'll see something tonight or tomorrow? What's today? Thursday? No, today's Tuesday. I mean, it's the end of the year, so they may want to start getting rid of stuff. Anything's possible. If not tonight, then possibly definitely Thursday. But then if not Thursday, then definitely next week at some point. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie that's another one. Correct. That's another one. Like I told you guys, I got my, the quarter scale Mandalorians right now are just sitting. Like nobody wants them. But you better believe that when that movie comes out, people are going to be like, I need Mandalorian. I'm going to bank on that quarter scale. I'm going to bank. Okay? Bank. All you're going to hear is cha-ching. I just bought the entire Doomsday and Secret Wars lines with that quarter scale Mando. Watch. Do you have Tracy McGrady from when he played? No. I just got the ones I grew up with. I got all the Bulls. I got, I didn't get like every basketball player. No, just the ones, Shaquille, the double pack of Shaquille. I got some LeBrons. I got some Kobe's. I got all the Jordans except the one, like I said. Actually, there's two Jordans I'm missing. The last one that I was like, nah, because Enterbay before that, they had said, this is the last Michael Jordan. I bought it because I was like, oh, it's the last one. And then they came out with another one after that. I was like, absolutely not. So I didn't get it just out of principle. And then that white away version, Michael Jordan. But everything else, everything else I got. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday over there because you're in the future, but it's Tuesday here. I bet we get those classic Toy Story figs next year. That would be great. That would be great. Because if they got into Buzz Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear movie, and they sold very well that figure, the regular and the deluxe, very possible. The Woody is 100% getting done. Why? To go with Buzz Lightyear. So at least that figure is getting done. And if Buzz Lightyear appears in it again, you better believe another Buzz Lightyear is going to get made because it's sold out and it's sold very well. So absolutely. Easy money. So again, beautiful look. You even get the little horse coming from the backpack. So great figure. Look at the hairline, beautiful. No complaints about that. Here's the this is the regular clean look, right? The hair's not messy. Here it is again, just straight down. It's not flowing like she's ready to fight. See, like with this hair, she looks good, right? She looks still kind of like a little bit mean. Here's the horse, the backpack, beautiful. Holding the glasses, really nice. She took the vest off. Yep, she took the vest off here. I think she looks better with the vest on. See, this looks way better with the backpack on. She looks beautiful. Holding the helmet, that is awesome. I love that helmet. I can't wait to get that figure from, I forget who made that figure. But this figure, guys, this is a 10 all day long. All day long. See, like something else, for example. See the knee joints? We should not be getting knee joints like this anymore. Inart's knee joints are always silicone. They're always seamless. Everything they make is perfect. Why can't Hot Toys be more like Inart? I will never understand it. I will never get it, but this is where we are at right now, you know? Again, articulation with these silicone arms is always going to be the best. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Look at that. Stepping on. Look at the foot blades. Also, I forgot about those. Look at that. What? The flames on the base. Again, very basic base. We've gotten this, I believe, with either K2SO or, again, not this one exactly, something like this, like the thickness and stuff, or the Mark 85 Tony Stark figure when he was kneeling. See, here it is. She needed that second head sculpt with the expression 100% because even with these battle poses, with these fighting poses, you know, doesn't really do it for the fighting style. But see, look at that. How nice. She's still great. She's perfect. 10 all day long. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Just gorgeous. 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 Can't complain about any of it besides, like Christian brought up, the expression, which that would have made this figure a 35 billion out of 10. But even so, look at that. Without the glasses, she looks perfect. See? She still looks very young here, which, again, guys, be very careful in this community with the creeps. But she looks very young, as you can see. Very, very young. So if you get this figure, guys, make sure you keep her under lock and key in case creeps want to go in and steal her because she's a young Ahsoka. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, like this, look at the eye here. Look how these bloggers ruin the figures with these cockeyed poses. I don't understand why they do this and who allows this, who approves this. You know, why would you do this to make the figure look like shit? And it's not Hot Toys' fault. It's their fault for approving this garbage, but why would you let somebody take a picture with the eye like that? This is not even natural looking. That's what I mean. Again, Inart would never do this. Inart has never done that. That's why they're king. Yeah, just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Even the base is really, really nice. You can use this base with the Human Torch as well from that movie. You got some flames on it, so really nice. There's the pair. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So yeah, guys, beautiful, exciting times to be a Hot Toys collector. You're becoming...
How dare you?
Unbelievable. I feel like that Juggernaut helmet she comes with should be a bit bigger. Yeah, but it's just a little prop, right? It's not supposed to be, you know, the actual size because they're not going to make that figure. So they just said, let's just mold some to add to her because what does she come with? Very minimal stuff. The backpack, the vest that you could remove, the sunglasses, and the interchangeable hands. That's it. So, you know, they said, let's give her something to make it a little bit more exciting, and that's it. She looks like she got the Pennywise. Exactly. Yeah, like, I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they approve those pictures like that. It's so dumb. It only makes the product look like shit, right? And again, it's not every picture. It's not every picture at all. But, like, why would you do that? Why would you allow some cockeyed image like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know. So stupid. All right, guys. Any questions, any comments? If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Whoever hit the like button already, I appreciate it. I'll wait a couple seconds. If not, I haven't eaten anything all day. I am starving. I am starving like Marvin. So we'll see if you guys have anything to say. If not, we will see you either Saturday if nothing comes out, or tomorrow, or Thursday, or Friday. All right. Unbelievable. No respect, Ash. All right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.